spent the night at the Flint Mountain Shelter. Pretty nice shelter. I was tented, right across the trail. The trail is right down there. Water source a little further downhill. But very nice, cool evening. I got a picture of the sunset in this direction. It's just incredible. And I don't know where the sun's coming up, but anyway, it was beautiful that way. All right, today's Friday. Soon we will be on the trail. Good morning again. Today is day 162. Actually, let me turn this camera around. All right, day 162. I think it's either the 19th or the 20th of October. And Friday. Well, beautiful day. I mentioned I left the Flint Mountain Shelter a few moments ago. I just crossed or passed by, actually stopped at a site called the Sheldon Graves, and two Sheldons buried there. I'm thinking, don't know for sure, but I think this was the situation where two Confederate soldiers came back for a family reunion. I think it might have been after the war, and were killed by their relatives who were with the Union. I don't know that for sure. I'll read up on that. But it's just another one of these really interesting sights that you pass by on the AT. Well, today I'm planning on about 17 miles, and I'm going to I would like to have stayed at a shelter or camp, but I can't get enough miles in order to get in striking distance of hot springs. So if I go a little further, about 4 miles further, I'll get to this hostel, and that'll be nice anyway. I may camp actually at the hostel. I've been sleeping really well in my tent, and the weather is just perfect, cool. So I may do that, but then I'll get into hot springs on Saturday. All right, I guess that's about it for the moment. More to come. All right, well, heading down to the hostel, or the access road, and I called them, which is often the case. There's no cell coverage at the road, so you call them a few miles away and coordinate a pickup. So I've got about an hour and 20 minutes to get 3.2 miles, and fortunately it is kind of a gradual downhill, which is helpful, but I don't want to miss this pickup, so perhaps I can get you a picture or two when I get to the hostel. Just wanted to grab a couple quick pictures of the Hemlock Hollow Hostel. They're located on a creek here, which is kind of pretty. Bunk room is way in back. They have some cabins, tenting area, and they have a cafe and a camp store. The cafe is closed for the season, so I missed that. And you can tent around it as well. I did decide to stay in the bunkhouse, which was okay, not bad at all. And I'm going to get a ride back to the trail here in a couple minutes. Looks like a nice day for 16.3 miles, and hopefully all the way to Hot Springs. Okay, more to come. Well, today's day 163. I think it's October 21, and we are headed south with a little luck to get to Hot Springs, North Carolina. I've been bouncing between Tennessee and North Carolina for some time, and if I understand, and will be for many miles to come. So even I guess the Smokies are in Tennessee. So anyway, I'll let you know. Kind of look for a clear boundary, state boundary, and that you can call another state down, but that's not the situation here, so I'll have to be patient. I've come across a couple just recently here, gravestones in memory of. Very curious. I don't know the story behind them. But today's Saturday. Actually, I hope to get into Hot Springs in time, maybe to watch a little football, maybe go to church. That would be great. So, hostel was very nice, very comfortable, just a couple people there. You can tell that the season is winding down, and you know, some things are closed, or the ice cream selection was a little bit thin last night, but I did find a couple things I liked. But all in all, still very, very good stuff. Nice hot shower, one last night and one this morning. Just felt great, and just gives you even a better perspective as you jump into the next section here. So let's see what else. I guess that's the key things here at the moment. Beautiful day, and my plans might change a little bit depending on the weather coming up. Okay, more soon. Oh, here we are, Saturday, and we're at the Laughing Heart Lodge, or hostel. And I'll just back up here if I can. It's a large building, bunk rooms as well as kind of single rooms, single person rooms, and it's just off the trail. I think the trail is actually right over here. So we walked up, and there's a nice little parking area over here. I've connected with this group here for the last week, and this might be the last night I spend with them, so we're going to cook dogs and burgers out for a while this evening, and maybe I can catch a little football as well. So, alright, I think that's it for the moment.